Welcome to the Leaders Insights podcast. Today's episode, Data Clean Rooms Explained, what they actually do and when they're worth the effort. Data clean rooms are the darling of every privacy-conscious marketing deck right now. So tell me honestly, are most of them a solution looking for a problem?
Most of them, yes. About 8 in 10 clean room projects I've seen get sold on privacy theater. The idea that if two companies never see each other's raw data, everything is fine. That's not why you'd build one, and pretending otherwise is how you waste a year.
Strong start. So what actually is a clean room in plain terms?
It's a locked room where two parties put their data, run agreed queries against the combined set, and only take out aggregate answers, never the individual records. Think of it as a shared kitchen where you both bring ingredients, cook one dish, and neither of you gets to walk off with the other's groceries.
Fine, but if the whole selling point is privacy, why do you say that's the wrong reason?
Because privacy is table stakes, not value. A clean room that protects data but tells you nothing new is an expensive vault. The reason to build one is overlap. You, finding the customers you share with a partner that neither of you could identify alone. If the overlap is thin, you've built infrastructure for a rounding error.
Give me a number. What counts as thin?
Google's own Ads Data Hub materials, and that's a vendor pitching its own clean room, so read it with a pinch of salt. Lean on match rates north of 50% to make the maths work. In practice, I've watched two retailers discover their shared customer base was 6%. 6. You don't need a privacy-preserving compute environment for 6%. You need a coffee and an honest conversation.
So who's it genuinely for?
Retail media is the honest use case. A supermarket like Tesco, through its dunnhumby arm, sits on loyalty data. Who actually bought the yogurt? A brand like Danone wants to know if its ads drove those purchases. Neither will hand over raw customer lists, and legally, they can't. The clean room lets Danone measure the sales lift without ever seeing a single Tesco shopper's name. That's real money. Retail media is a fast-growing ad category precisely because of this.
You said everyone gets something wrong. Name it.
People think the clean room removes the legal risk. It doesn't. It removes the raw data exposure, which is a different thing. You still need a lawful basis to combine the data in the first place. Consent, contract, whatever your regulator demands. I've seen companies treat the clean room like a legal laundromat, as if running personal data through a fancy query engine washes the compliance out of it. Regulators don't grade on cleverness.
So the technology gives false comfort.
Exactly. And there's a subtler trap. Differential privacy, the maths that adds statistical noise, so no single person can be reverse engineered from the results. It's genuinely good, but every vendor tunes how much noise to add, and more noise means fuzzier answers. Ask them where that dial is set. If they can't tell you, they're selling you a black box with a privacy sticker.
What does one of these cost to run, realistically?
The license is the cheap part. The expensive part is the people. You need someone who can write the queries, someone who understands the privacy budget, and a data team on both sides keeping the inputs clean. Budget 6 to 9 months before you get a decision you'd act on. Snowflake and AWS will tell you it's faster. Their sales targets require them to.
So when is it actually worth the effort?
3 conditions, all of them. High overlap with the partner. Measure it first with a cheap test. A decision worth real money attached to the answer. And a partner who'll still be at the table in a year, because clean rooms reward repeated use, not one-off flings.
Give me the one thing a CDO should do Monday morning.
Before you sign anything, run a match rate estimate, a rough count of shared customers, on a sample. If the overlap's under 20%, walk away and save yourself the platform fee.
Done. Want to know where you actually stand? Take the CDO self-assessment at mba-training.com.